The Trust became involved in a national initiative that aimed to create a local heritage list of buildings for the Doncaster area. The South Yorkshire Local Heritage List identifies heritage assets that are valued as contributing to the distinctiveness and history of South Yorkshire. These buildings are not protected by statutory national designations, such as listing or scheduling. But inclusion on the local heritage list can allow the more local significance of a building, place, or site to be taken into account in planning decisions that affect it or its setting. A substantial number of buildings, including those identified by the Trust and some of its members, were accepted for inclusion on the local list. This 1938 workshop for the South Ropery of British Ropes now bride on with iconic 1930s architectural design. It is a renowned local landmark within an industrial area. The Ivy House on Main Street, Orkley, was built circa 1778 and is in a prominent location within the village, and has retained its original handmade bricks. The Leopard is an Edwardian public house in a prominent corner position. It is well cared for and retains many original features. It was designed by a well-known local architect, Henry Beck, in 1909. It replaced an earlier rounded corner building. The parish church of St. John the Evangelist in Balby stands on the corner of Balby Road and Greenfield Lane, and was built in 1847. The Central Schools building, now the Mary Willett Centre, on Daynham Road, was built by Atheron and Dyson in 1931. It is built of brick with artificial stone dressings. There is a fine entrance with a pedimented doorway. Giant columns are situated on either side. All the photos are of the main two-storey frontage which faces Daynham Road. Behind it is a sequence of classrooms built around a quadrangle. Rossington Methodist Church is a red brick church, with a three-bay main entrance with giant Doric columns and pilasters, and a pedimented doorway. It opened September 1917 and is contemporary with the surrounding settlement of New Rossington. It closed for worship in February 2019. The Hexthorpe Heritage Clock was erected in 1937 to commemorate the coronation of King George VI and Queen Elizabeth. It was the only permanent structure to be erected in Doncaster Borough to mark this event and was funded by the people of Hexthorpe. The Art Deco Gaumont Palace Cinema on Hallgate opened in 1934 and was demolished in 2009. It had an interesting frieze depicting the progress of a film from conception, writing of a scenario, building of the set to the shooting and completion. This 33 feet wide frieze was created by Mr. Newbury A. Trent, brother of the building's architect, in his London studio in 1933 for the Gaumont British Cinemas. When the building was demolished, the frieze was rediscovered and retained. It has since been cleaned and placed in Sir Nigel Gresley Square for everyone to appreciate. This distinctive 200-foot tall brick-built chimney was built for Pegler Brothers and Company's Belmont Works in 1935. It is recognizable by the large letters spelling Peglers that runs down the chimney. For more information about the Doncaster Heritage Local List, please go to www.localheritagelist.org.uk/South Yorkshire.